again with another analysis replay. This time it's going to be an Athena game. Now this should be a good one to look over, especially because I've just gone over Incon at the weekend before this was recorded about what you should be doing in the role when he played Athena. So this is a 36-minute game where you go 6-4 and 14. Oh, bit of an Incon scoreline there in terms of kills. What rank are you in? Silver 2. How do you think you played? I believe I played well, but obviously not optimally. What aspects of the game did you struggle with? I feel like farming was my main issue. What aspects of the game did you feel comfortable with? Knowing when to rotate. So, you do the high five with Ares. That's cool and all. Don't get why are you staying? Just drop the wad. There, get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Be free. Be free. Be free. It was at this moment Athena knew she needs to leave right now. But to be able to leave in this situation, what I'd probably do is, the good news is that you know all the skills that they've got. They've got chains. Chains are now on cooldown. They've also got Suppress the Insolent, which is now on cooldown. They've also got Yarnus 2, which is now on cooldown, which means that you have an opportunity here to make a decision. Do I want to take my preemptive strike to get away from this situation, or do I want to risk running back to base? Imagine if you would have bought a health potion at the start of this game. Do you remember how we were talking about start with 2 health potions and a ward in case you get poked? There's a prime example of where that health potion would have paid off right now. Because you could just take a health potion and walk away and not have to level your 1 as your first ability. There's a chance that you can still get away from this now that they've used everything on you, but they don't necessarily have to. That's the key. You don't necessarily have to use your 1. You could potentially get away. If you had 1 health potion in your inventory right now, you could get away from this immediately. I just need to find what button you're on again. There we go. So you maybe, if you would have taken a health potion, you could get out. You might be able to get out anyway. So you end up having to take your preemptive strike. If you had a health potion, you could have got out anyway. Bad news is you got preemptive strike as your first ability. It's not the greatest thing for wave clear. They're going to be able to try and abuse that in the lane. I would at least. Especially from an Ares, and I know that you've got that. So, let's just look at the match with you against. You've gone for Vanguard, first of all. Good call, especially against the Ares. Ares has gone Watch His Gift. He's going to be earning more gold than you in these lanes. So, you just have to accept that more than anything else. You're up against, let me see, it was Artemis and Ares in lane. So, they've got pretty good poke in this. Artemis can actually poke you pretty heavily, just because she can hit you with a suppressing instant when you come in with your Defender of Olympus. Shield Wall. Shield Wall. Why do I say Defender of Olympus? And you're with a Cupid. This lane matchup is very, very negative against you two, in all honesty. Athena doesn't really have a bad matchup. She can pretty much deal with an Ares, but early on you're going to struggle. And Artemis beats Cupid in this lane matchup. So it's not going to be an easy lane. Throughout the reach. Tank it up a little bit more. Now, why are we tanking on this side of the map? Why are we tanking this over here? There's no reason to tank it over here. We should be tanking it on that side, just so it resets back to Scylla on this way. Now you juggle the aggro forever. And then you got to be careful not to pick up the red. Good hog. Body block the best you can. Looks good. Straight to lane. You can't really charge through that. I wouldn't risk it. Shield wall throughout the reach. Good reach. Back up. Good decision. Good poke. Good poke. Good poke. I like the preemptive strike into there. I like the decision there just to slow Artemis down, get a free bit of poke on. Gotta respect the situation of the chains. Go to the chains throughout the reach again. Try to make sure you land this reach. Like that reach that you threw then wasn't very good. For anyone that doesn't realise, the reach is what I'm talking about here, is the passive. Every time you use an ability as Athena, you get a free auto attack that's ranged. It does 25%, I believe, of your ability power. It's not a lot of damage if you're not going tanky, but you can get some poke out. Now, you wasted a little bit of mana on this, but your mana is not too bad right now. You pushed him at the tower. Jolly good show. Right, 2 places your shield wall is cool. You've just not got taunt. Throughout the reach. Throughout the reach. Throughout the reach. If you would have thrown out the reach as soon as you use your shield block. I can't remember that name. Shield wall. I keep forgetting it this morning. If you would have thrown out the shield wall straight away, and then thrown out reach, when you did the preemptive strike, you would have had another reach available, but now to throw that one out too. Could have got 2 shots off on that Artemis instead of the 1. Pushed him on the tower, you don't want to go too close, there's no reason to. Keep us a little bit far forward there. Good positioning overall. It's a shame you've not got taunt right now, but you went for the damage. And you've got a taunter in lane with you. Oh, I hate taunters. I hate taunters. Taunters cause you issues. Shield wall, throw reach. Throw reach. Never mind it, throw reach again. Good taunt. Good poke. You got a kill. Great start. Great start. Surprised you managed to pick up the kill. This lane should be going differently. They've been playing very passive. This is a good rotation from you. You've got nothing to do in this lane right now. So rotate earlier for the mid camps is fine. What you could have done here is rotate this way around. There's a full wave of experience here in the mid lane. For the enemy team to have to go farm. And when Giannis gets caught out in mid lane like that, if you go in and just poke him, he has to play defensively against you and take him free poke damage, which means he's going to delay him to get into the minion wave. You just rotate around this way next time. I guess you're a bit worried about where everybody is, so you choose not to, which I can understand. But when there's a full minion wave there, you've got 2 minion waves trapped. You've got 2 minion waves between us. Mid harpy's good. Can we get the other ones too? Hashtag the dream. I'd probably farm mid here. I'd probably just farm mid. Oh, Todd. Oh, the dream. Hog that. Yeah, we've got them both. Athena goes back to base. Gets her ult online. Where do we go? Boots 2, 1 ward. Cool. What's that ultimate about? I need to watch this one back. Let's have a little look at this. What are we seeing on this right hand side of the map when we're going in here? You're looking at Ao Kuang against a Bakasura. Bakasura is going to have leap. How long do we look at this fight? Do we just randomly ult? It feels like we just randomly ult. I don't think you watched the fight very much there. I don't know if you were on comms with them and they requested the ult, because it doesn't look like he was ready for the ultimate. You should have been watching the fight a little bit more in this before you go over there and do what you just did. You just immediately 180'd and ulted. You didn't think about the engagement. You didn't look at the engagement. Remember when we watched Incon back? If you want to look at this, go over Incon's Athena gameplay. You'll see him hesitate on his ultimate and just look at the fight before he actually throws it out to see how the fight is going, to see if there's an opportunity. He is on comms at the same time though as well, but have a little think before you just use your ultimate. Now you're in a situation where this lane is actually pushing. There's no farm here for you. Cupid is isolated in a 2v1 situation. If they catch you over here, could they go, especially because Ao Kuang is a jungler as well, right? Ao Kuang's a jungler, and the support is over here as well. If the enemy team realizes this, if you're in a gold or above game, like gold 1 or above, they could go for the gold fury right now, and there's nothing you could do about it. Why is there nothing you could do about it? Because you're on this side of the map. Could Ao Kuang do anything about it? No. Why? Because he's on this side of the map. Where the super solo laner be? Probably on this side of the map, which he is. Could they go for gold fury here? Could you get over there in time? No. Think about the decision to ult there. It wasn't the greatest. Might be able to get a pick though. Nope. Doubted it. It's a Bakasura. We dived all the way in the end. But it was a 1-for-1 trade, which wasn't that good. Now you have to go out space. Art of Mana, did you get any experience from that really? Nope. We didn't see much experience gained. Red buffs up, purple buffs up, mid lane's pushed in, back harpies are about to spawn. Left hand side is pushed in, there's farm on the left hand side as well. No, there's not, I'm lying. They're traps. So there's multiple things. You're looking to try and fight again. Just trying to support Ao Kuang. Good decision to drop the purple buff there. Cupid, come drop the purple. Cupid, thank you, Cupid. Okay, farm. Drop 3. Throw the reach. Auto those down. You didn't really need to auto those down. You could have just stood and watched. You're looking at your ultimate again to see what was going on. Good decision not to use it that time. Right. This is... I'm not so sure about this call here. Doing this call here means that Cupid... The first wave was fine. But doing this wave as well means that Cupid is going to come back to the lane pushed up all the way to tower. And he's going to be denied a full wave of experience on top of what he already lost to Artemis because he recalled when he did. Let's just run this back so you can understand exactly what I mean. You've actually put Cupid further behind by this decision. So, there's 3 minions there. The next wave comes in. So, I believe they both... Actually, who misses a wave here? I'm trying to work this out. Okay, so Artemis misses 3 creeps from a wave because the front 3 minions died. The back minions are still alive right now. So at the moment, you've got a minion wave and a half of experience that Artemis can still get. They've only got a minion wave left. I'm okay with that decision so far to farm that one. This one, though, I don't like. Because clearing this wave... Look where Cupid is. Cupid's on his way back right now. You clear this wave. The whole wave. So what has actually happened in this now? Cupid has missed a whole wave of experience. Well, he missed a wave and a half of experience, let's be honest. He missed a whole wave and a half of experience that he could have got because you pushed it. You took a whole wave of experience off him, and you didn't clear the wave enough for Artemis not to get it. So this now means that minion wave of half of experience lead is going onto Artemis. You put your hunter behind by doing this decision that you made there. A whole wave and a half of experience is a lot to a hunter. There's a big difference. Why is it a big difference at this stage of the game? First of all, experience. Second of all, goal. Third of all, is the fact that they can start stacking. Luckily, she's not got her Devour's Gauntlets online. But I'm guessing, let's just check in with gold right now. 3-5, 3-2. What's the difference after this wave? Well, hopefully it'll be a little bit more even now because you just gave her all that free gold. Pause. It was 3-5, 8-5, 3-500. There's an 85 gold difference right now between the two. Look at that. Look at that, you just made the lane even again. Even though she was behind and Cupid had just gone back after getting 2 kills and got Devour's Gauntlets. You made the lane even. Tot, tot, tot. Tot, tot, tot. Tot, tot, tot. Right, go back to your play now that we've seen this little play out. Put a ward down, we're looking around the map. I saw an ultimate being channeled somewhere, I'm pretty sure. What? What are we channeling on? What? Is she under pressure? Yes or no? Have you got kill potential? Yes or no? Both these answers are no. You don't have kill potential. I mean, it's a Scylla, fine. But at the same time, it's an Arachne and a Bakasura. Will they just leap away and get out of trouble? Yeah. This is not kill potential. This whole rotation is not a good rotation, honestly. Mid-Harpies on the left-hand side are coming up. Gold Fury is still available again. Could they rush to Gold Fury right now? Look at where your teammates are. Scylla's rotated to solo lane. Solo lane is going to be coming over to solo lane. Who are the only two gods that could defend a Gold Fury attempt right now? Cupid and Ao Kuang. Are you there to defend the Gold Fury? No. Is Ares over there to defend and attack the Gold Fury? Yes. Is Artemis there? Yes. Giannis is there. 3v2 scenario you just set up for a potential Gold Fury steal. Or mid-Harpies as well. You pushed them out, but you wasted your ultimate. And in doing so, you're going to go back to base once again. Why are we going back to base once again? Because we're out of mana. Bad news is, Scylla dies too. Rip the dream. She got hit by a snipe. Ouch. And now you're just chilling there like, how did you die? Oh, snipe. We'll be able to get right Harpies? Maybe. Oh, you got lucky. Found the right Harpies there. You're trying to stay longer now because you used a lot of mana. Remember about what we saw from Incon. Incon didn't use his skills all the time. He sat back and watched with most of his skills. He just sat back and watched. He made sure he was here when the teammates are here. You actually kept... This is what was going on there, by the way. This was a little bit of a misplay from you again. Watch this little wave. Now, what's actually happening on this mid-wave? This is what I'm going to talk about here, because Scylla's... I can see Scylla's frustrated with you here. I'd be so frustrated too. Understand what people's abilities do, right? Understand what people's abilities do. You're taking up these creeps, being a good team player, because you're trying to get experience, right? So the whole wave is here. This is what happens. This is beautiful, right? Instead, look where Scylla's crush is, right? Look where Scylla's crush is. Why does she hold it on the ground as long as she does? Why is she holding it on the ground as long as she is? She wants you to move the goddamn back! Move back! Move back! Why do you want to move back? Because the archers will come into her crush range. What ends up happening? What ends up happening? She sat there like, are you serious? Are you serious? You hogged them. And then you hogged them. And now she's just like, really? Really? We could have killed them anyway. Like, they were dead anyway, bro. Bro, they were dead anyway. They were dead anyway. Right into lane. This is a good opportunity. Actually, we've watched that one back in normal speed now. You see that bit? We're going back to base. La, la, la. Okay. Back to normal speed. Let's go. Normal speed online. These ultimates to get back to lane are absolutely so aggressive. Like, these ultimates back to lane, you're wasting your ultimate availability to an extent. Is there gank potential in this lane, first of all? Yes. Is it risky, though, when they've got a full minion wave of experience? Let's check in at the whole situation before we go for this. 7 stacks, 14 stacks. Okay, we do have some kill potential. But remember the matchup as well. Cupid versus Artemis. What was going on the left-hand side of the map? Was the kill potential more over here? You were looking for these kill potential ultimates, and that's one, just because of the positions they're currently in. But this one was a very defensive one. It ends up going well for you, though, by the looks of it. We'll watch it. Dunk down, assess the situation, preemptive strike, good double taunt into the shield wall. Great job, good damage. Problem is, the boar disengages. So, what'd you end up trading there so far? Oh, that's pretty good, pretty good. Striker? Good strike, good shield wall, body blocking. You went for both. You went for both. Cupid's looking for the hard one, he gets it too. Nice. He's gonna trade though, he's trading, he's trading. He's not trading. The flutter of love. We make it out in time. Please, Cupid, we don't care about your bleeding love. So, what could you call right now? You could call for a Goal Fury. Problem is that Cupid's low on HP. Your rest of your team's on the other side of the map. Bit of a shame.
You remind me of an ingratitude.
Now we're doing the same thing again of farming waves. This one's not so bad, as long as Artemis doesn't get back in time. Luckily she won't, so that's not so bad. Peek, 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 peek. You're out of mana and you're hanging around for mid camps. You are overusing your mana a little bit, I'll say that much. I know you're overusing your mana a little bit because you're constantly having to go back to base for mana. You could have been a higher level if you would have used your mana a little more effectively. I don't think you needed to as much. Hog 3's online. We're working. Why are we going for Talisman first? Explain that to me. Why are we going for the Talisman first and we're not going for the physical protection first? You are the frontline tank, okay? Now going for this item, if you go for the Heart Ward Amulet first, what the Heart Ward Amulet does is it gives your teammates physical protections with the aura. The problem with that is that you're not getting any physical protections yourself. This only gives you magical protections and health. This is why Sovereignty is so much better. Look at Sovereignty. 200 health, 55 physical protections. What are you up against? Let's be honest. You're against an Artemis, you're against an Arachne, and you're against a Bacchusora. These three gods are going to deal a lot of damage to you. Are you going to be seeing them a lot on the front line? Hell yeah you are. Why? Because it's an Arachne, she's front line. Why? Because it's Bacchusora, because she's front line. Why? Because Artemis, you're going to be interface trying to taunt her to make sure she doesn't deal damage to your teammates. Why are we going for magical protection and not physical here? Should be looking for the Sovereignty. Over to the right hand side again. That one didn't look so bad. Oh, good turn. Good job. Tank the tower. Tank the tower. Stay in range here. Stay in range here. If I see you walk out of here, I'm going to be a bit disappointed. Why do we leave the tower? Why do we leave the tower? If he dies now, it's your fault. If he dies, it's your fault. If he lives and he dies, it's your fault. If he lives and he doesn't get the kill, it's your fault. Oh, Athena. Hashtag. You stole the kill as well. No wonder. Oh. Ah. Tank the tower next time. If you would have tanked that tower, a couple of tower shots there, he'd have still been full health. Bacchusora wouldn't have got away. He wouldn't have juked around as easily because Alquan could have chased down a lot harder. Tyr would have dived the tower again too because she would have just stood. Just stand there next time. Just stand there and tank the tower for a couple of shots. You're a tank. That's what your job is. You know? Tank the shots. Good news is Cupid's winning Lane TV1. You pulled the minions with you, then instead of just rotating straight to the jungle, you have to use your full abilities again on the wave. You use by actually clearing that wave then, doing that with the shield wall, what you've ended up doing is now meaning you've not got any mana for this. Rank 3 costs 70 mana, you've got 8 on. 8 on. Have you got anything else? No. This is the problem. You're going to get it for free more than likely, but you've got to realise that other teams will realise this is going on and try to cause you issues. Keeping him on a tank it, you rip the dream, you left aggro. You use your shield wall for damage. If a fight breaks out now, you're going to be low on HP. You may die here. I think you're dead here. Are we dead here? I expect you to die here. You're going to get out. Problem with that is you didn't have anything available if the team comes in. If you get pulled or anything, you're dead. You've got no taunt. You've got no disengage for your team. And already you're looking to buy items and then ult again. I'm expecting an ult back to lane. I can see it coming. I can see it coming. I predict an ult right. I foresee an ult to the right lane. Just because it's on cooldown. Oh my god, you're not ulting. The dream. You didn't ult. Oh, I lied. Got excited for a second. Every time your ultimate's on cooldown, I've seen you use it. You don't need to use it all the time. The threat of it being up is sometimes more useful than just using it. Left hand side, we're going to go for the gank. There's a ton of opportunity here. Let's go. Let's go. What are we waiting for? Shield wall 2. Okay. Could have shield warded first, but it's all good. You got the kill. Now we're overextended with low mana again. Fight's going to carry on breaking out. What are you going to do here? Do you remember when we talked about Incon? Whenever Incon didn't have anything, you backed up. You backed up and waited, because there's nothing he's got available for him. You no reason to take free poke damage when you've got nothing available. Pick up those hearts. Pick up those hearts. Oh, don't pick up the hearts. Give him a little bit of mana back. That's good. No reason to stay here. This is risky. Why are we staying? Why are we staying? Why are we staying? Don't stay. You got nothing. Get out and dodge. You got the Gold Fury. There's no reason to be that pushed up. Cool. Every time this damn ultimate is up, you're using it. Stop using the ultimate randomly. Rando ulties all the time. Wait for an actual proper gank attempt before using the ultimate. I think you just baited your team into a really bad fight then. Oh, you did. You did. Oh, I think that was down to you actually. That's terrible if it was. I hope it wasn't. I think you baited him with the ultimate. Baited your team in. Oh. So, you don't know where everybody is right now. Who do you ult onto? I think you ulted onto Tyr, did you not? Right. Ao Kuang was already dead. Was this a misclick? No, it wasn't a misclick. You were going mid to farm. I'm looking. Oh, what's about to happen? This is a defensive Tyr ult? Yeah, it was a defensive Tyr ult, I'm guessing. It must have been. Okay, defensive Tyr ult, fine. Defensive. Problem is you try and turn this into aggression. The problem with this is you now turn to aggression. Scylla tries to come too. Giannis Ares are available as well to come in for this one. Shouldn't have gone in here. Shouldn't have gone in here. This was the one mistake you made. The ultimate was good. The ultimate was very good. But the decision right now to go in was not good. Why is it not good? Tyr had disengaged himself. You saw him use his ultimate on the disengage. You were there to make him disengage. It wasn't to try and turn this fight around. You shouldn't have gone in for this engagement. By going in for this engagement, you bring Tyr in with you. You also make Scylla want to come in for this fight too. What is this fight right now? Ao Kuang is dead. Giannis and Ares are in mid lane. Arachne and Bakasura are here. You have no protections here against these two, and you're trying to fight them. And Tyr just uses ultimate. They ignore you, because why? You're a tank. So why not kill the damage dealer who's just used his escape? Tyr goes down. Scylla comes in to support. What are we doing right now? What are we doing as Athena? What are we doing as Athena? We're dying, that's all we're doing. You just looking at your death. Impending doom. Why is it impending doom? Watch it one more time. This is what happens. So, you see the ultimate, you crash in, you do your full combo, and now you've got nothing. You've got nothing to support Tyr, you've got nothing to support Scylla for this entire engagement. This is normal speed. Look how long your cooldowns are. The first thing that comes up is preemptive strike, and by the time it does, you're already dead. Bad taunt. Bad engagement. Bad engagement. That kind of put the team back ahead, I feel. I think that actually put their team into the lead now. Looks like it does. They're going to go for fire as well after that, which they can do. Your ultimate's on cooldown. Why is your ultimate on cooldown? Because you're trying to use it defensively. Is anyone going to be able to defend this? Nope. They should be able to get this if they know how to juggle aggro correctly. Yeah, they're going to get it anyway. Oh my god. They were going to die. The dream. Oh my god, that's the worst fire train play I've ever seen. Oh my god, Ao Kuang, don't die, don't die. Oh, please. Ao Kuang's gonna die too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my, I'm watching that back. I don't even care anymore. This is the best game ever. What was this play? This is teams not knowing about the fire giant, ladies and gentlemen. This is teams not knowing about the fire giant. Was his fire giant technically free? Yes. Could they have done it with little to no damage taken from the team? Yes. This is amazing. Amazing. It's even better that Ao Quan comes in and dies too. You're just like, what? Oh, this is painful. Oh, they all stand in the hotspots for him. Oh! Ah, the bird! Ah! We are Legion! Ow! Ah, and he hogs so early! I feel sick. I feel sick. Current carry of the game in this one, the Fire Giant. Look at him. Frickin' doesn't even move around the map, doesn't even farm, turns up 15 minutes late after DCing at the start of the game. And what does he do? He gets a quadra kill, was that? Yeah, it was a quadra kill. Gets a quadra kill. How about going, Fire Giant? I mean, Giannis took this kill stole 1, so he's currently 3-0-1 in this game. 3-0-1. He's the hero of the hour right now. 3-0-1. And with that, I think I'm going to stop it there because I can see enough from this one. Hashtag what you need to work on going forward into your future games. You need to make sure you don't just use your ultimate just because it's off cooldown. If you use an ultimate defensively, don't try and turn it into aggression unless the opportunity arises for aggression. You overspam your abilities too much to clear waves. Watch the Incon game that I actually put up on YouTube recently, and you'll actually see the way he plays it. And he doesn't use a lot of mana. He sustains longer in lane. He thinks about his ultimates before just randomly using them. Don't feel like you have to ult every single time to turn aggression on. Doesn't have to happen like that. Just having it available is a good enough deterrent. Remember, it does provide protection, so it's a defensive usage as well as offensive usage. In lane, be careful about how far you push up the lane, because sometimes you push up the lane and deny your AD carry farm. Luckily, Cupid played this lane pretty well, so it worked out okay. Rotations overall, not bad. You got your mid harpies pretty well. Your war coverage, not too bad at all. Itemization-wise, I don't want to see Heart Ward Amulet first. I'd rather see Sovereignty or some physical protection. If you don't want to go for Sovereignty, fine, but get some physical protection, mid Guardian Mail or something like that. I don't think this is good enough to warrant you getting this early in this game. If they had a magical solo laner, let's just say randomly Ra, they had a Giannis mid, and they had the Ares, I could possibly warrant you getting a Heartwood if they were all fed and causing a lot of issues. Giannis is causing a lot of issues. That's one reason. Is Ares causing issues? No. You need more physical protection, because look at the lanes right now. Physical, physical, physical. Are these all late game monsters? Yes, you need the physical protection going into the mid game to make sure you can tank up the front line a little bit more. Good luck going into your future games, hashtag. In this one, you can definitely see room for improvement. We all can. Good luck in it, though.